Hello Blitz fans of all ages, it's me, PlumCastle, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a completely free-to-play event that will give you the ability to get this tank right here. It's a VK, we'll take a closer look at it in just a second. And as you can see, as I log into the game, it's advertising this as that the event is Pretzel Mania. Now honestly, that name is not very creative, but can't really complain as this is a free-to-play event. So if we come out to the garage like this, just like with every other, well, not every, but pretty much every other event, we can actually come to the garage and it'll be here. Now, I don't know why this is symbolized by a hot dog on a skewer. I can't help but feel like maybe something got messed up, but maybe that's what it's supposed to be. However, this event is not hot dog based, it is pretzel based, so that can kind of throw off a little bit. This is the tank, though, the VK45.03. To my understanding, not a super fantastic tank, but again, considering it's free, can we really complain? Not really. So the way this event goes is there's going to be 8 levels of rewards. So there's going to be boosters sprinkled through here. I'm not really going to go into much detail. Those are pretty self-explanatory. This may be self-explanatory, but it is actually still pretty interesting and worth noting. And that is 7 3x multipliers. Now that is honestly a fair amount, and if you're grinding any kind of event, that's a really cool thing to have. As well, gold boosters, 20 of them, which is actually really good for a free-to-play event. Generally speaking, there will be a few sprinkled in there, but generally speaking, 20 is kind of the upper limit that I tend to see. Camouflage here, which if we take a look, it's called the Twisty Twists. Again, probably not the most creative name out there, but it does appear to be slightly animated on the pretzels, perhaps. They kind of strobe. I'm not really sure why pretzels don't do that in real life. This is kind of a showcase of what the Okay, there does seem to be a little bit of a tiling issue, unless that's on purpose. No, that's on purpose. Yeah, I'm not sure the flags really help it out any, but that's what it looks like on a couple different tanks. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the last reward here, the VK45.03. I will show the stats. I won't be going like crazy in depth or anything here. I'm just going to take a glance. 1,500 hit points. I think for the tier that's like okay. That might actually be decent-ish. Damage per minute 2,000. Nothing's really like standing out to me on this particular tank, but as far as tanks go, especially free premium ones, it could probably be worse. Now that I've shown you the rewards, now let's go ahead and take a look at exactly how to get through this event. So basically, to get through the event, you're just going to need to get wins. And when you get wins in a, as we can see here, a tier 4 to 10 tank, you will get 2 of these pretzels. And of course, you can exchange the pretzels for the rewards that you see here. Now, do note, just because that this says 70 at the end, that's not how much it actually is. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner, that's actually 190 because all of these stack up. So with getting 2 pretzels, to get 190 wins, or 190 pretzels, I should say, that's going to be 80 wins over the course of the 7 days that this event is out. That is quite a bit. However, that said, there's actually an extra little feature here, and that is for the first 6 victories of each day, you will actually get double the amount of pretzels. So for your first 6 victories, you'll be getting 4 pretzels each, which if we multiply 6 by 4, gives us 24, which is actually a fairly nice amount. Now, that said, if we think about this for a second, if we've got 7 days and there's going to be 24 of those pretzels that we can get with the 6, and if we multiply that together, it gives us 168. So just by getting the 6 wins a day to start with, you will actually be getting 168 of them, which is pretty cool. And that mostly gets you there, so of course we'll need to do a few more wins on top of that. But all in all, probably doing about 8 to 10 wins a day is definitely going to be getting you the tank. 10 wins a day for sure, 8 wins probably, it kind of depends. But yeah, that is pretty good, and honestly, the fact that you can get 168 just by those 6 wins, and actually, I'm just going to think through this real quick. That's 2, that leaves us with 32, which divide by 2 is going to be, 16? So all in all, you're going to be needing to get the 6 wins a day, plus an additional 16 throughout the weekend if you divide that. Yeah, that it's a little bit over 8, so yeah, pretty good. 9-10 wins and you'll pretty much be guaranteed to get this tank, which is really cool. Not a super in-depth event, kind of like with yesterday, but still pretty interesting and worth noting. Again, maybe not like the best tank in Tier 7, but still, the fact that we can get it for free, and plus, even though that is a fair amount of wins considering we have this thing here for getting damage, and as well there's actually, I forgot to mention, a second thing for this. If you do end up getting the tank, in the amount of time you can actually do this, and you just need to win one battle in it. Note, it has to be a regular battle, and then it'll give you 5 gold boosters, and then this Pretzel Mania quest, and then it's going to give you a chance for another one of those camouflages. Go further, and what's this mission? It's destroy 25 tanks, and it gives you 2 days to complete that. That's doable. Preview this one, and you can see that you can actually get a profile background with 25 wins, and that gives you 2 days to complete as well. That's a fairly tight time crunch in my opinion. Maybe not, depending on how much you want to grind the event. And beyond that, there is another one, and you can get this, what is it? You get an 5 class 1s or an ace tanker in the tank, and then you'll get the hot dog avatar. So yeah, and the gold boosters. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Again, not like super in depth, but definitely an interesting free-to-play event. And given all the things that are going on with the event, getting that many wins will probably be more just a part of playing, especially with this clan mission. So I do think it will be fairly easy to accomplish if you're already doing those other things. But anyway, that does conclude the video, and so with that, hope y'all enjoyed, and as always, have fun, good luck, and happy tanking.